everyone, and welcome to ZFF Daily. I'm Stuart Brazel, and I'm here with Melanie Gouby, and she's from the film Virunga. So tell me, how did you get involved with this project, this film?
I had been living in Congo for about a year when I met Orlando van Huizendale, the film director. He had just started, since a few months, doing a movie about the Virunga Park, and initially he had wanted to do a very positive story about the rangers and the park as a force for good in Congo, and he found himself in the middle of a starting war and found out about the oil issue as well. So the film shifted quite dramatically for him, and we met through a mutual friend. Goma, where I lived, is a very small town, so we met through mutual friends, and I had just started investigating on the oil company, so it kind of worked perfectly for both of us, and it was really obvious that we needed to work together.
Absolutely. And what originally brought you to the Congo?
I was working for an organization that sent me to train female journalists in print and radio, so I spent a year working with Congolese women doing radio programs and print, and then when that ended, just a week later, the war broke out, so it became very interesting for me to stay there and cover it, and there were no other foreign journalists, so I felt that it was important that I actually do that.
Be there.
Yeah, exactly.
And how was it for you being involved in the documentary and being filmed, doing what it is that you do?
It was, sorry, how was it?
Like being filmed and being, part of the story on camera, which is different, right?
Yeah, it was a completely new experience for me because I'm a print journalist. So obviously that's not something I'm used to be on camera, and I think Orlando had a hard time with me at the beginning.
Oh, really?
Yes, I didn't like it at all. But I guess you get used to it, and it's the reason I was brought in the film was to be able to tell the story, so that was what matters first.
Absolutely. There's some very scary moments and things that happened. What difficulties did you face during production? Orlando found himself in the middle of that war breaking out, and he, as he said himself, he just had to deal with it and go with it. And also, the rangers of the Virunga National Park, that's their daily life. About 140 rangers have died protecting the park in the past 20 years. It's the most dangerous park in the world to protect for rangers. So it was important that the film shows that as well. You try to protect yourself as much as you can, but at the end of the day, you're also a lot more protected than the people there because you can always leave and they stay. And so it was important to show that. And there were some really special moments in the film with the gorillas, when they were bonding. Did you get to spend time with them? A
little bit, yes. We had to keep things a bit separate for my story, but obviously I had been in Congo for a while, and Virunga is such an important institution in Eastern Congo. Everyone goes to see the gorilla at least once because it's a magical moment, and they are really impressive creature, so it's very moving to see them.
It was really special.
Yeah.
And then coming across, the people from Virunga, how is it for you at first, when you're there, you're a white French journalist, how did they accept you, and what's that experience like for you?
Right. Well, I guess, I had been already living in Congo for a year when we started.
So they were used to.
So I already knew a few of them, and again, Goma is a very small place,
yeah.
So people get to know you already, and they knew me for all the reports I had been doing. But of course, you have to convince people that you're trustworthy. And that takes time and dedication. Because it's a very sensitive area, so people need to make sure that you're not, just gonna take from them and then run away and do whatever you want with it. So.
And there was a lot of times where it seemed cameras were hidden, like perhaps bags and secret cameras. Can you elaborate on that? Yeah, so a lot of my work, or at least at the beginning, was filming undercover with people working for the oil company. They knew I was a journalist, but they didn't know I was filming them because it was obvious that they would not say the same thing if I had been interviewing them in a on-the-record interview, especially in that context. So it was necessary that I do that sort of work, and that was obviously a big part of the movie, and quite difficult to do.
Yes.
Quite scary.
I would be scared and nervous all the time.
At the beginning, yes, because the equipment is quite technical, so you don't know how it's going to work and if people are going to notice. So it's a bit scary, yes. But then you get used to it.
Of course, and with everything that you've been through, it's here at Zurich Film Festival. Has this film brought about some positive changes?
Yes, a lot of people have responded very positively and are now following what's going on with Virunga, and we hope that people can carry on talking about it, and hopefully that will have a positive impact for the park, because it's one of the most beautiful places on Earth, and it needs all our efforts to protect it.
I think on the website they can donate, right?
Yes, so you can go on the website. You can donate, obviously, but you can also find a lot of information about who is funding the oil company, and where that money comes from. Maybe if you have investment, you can check that if you think that it's wrong that an oil company would go into a national park, and just make a lot of noise about it.
And what's next for you? Is this something that perhaps we might see you directing your own film one day? Did you get interested in doing this?
Yeah, it's the first documentary I worked on, and it's been a great experience. I would love to work on another documentary. I think and I'm speaking for all the team, we've all been so deeply involved in this that it's kind of difficult necessarily to see beyond this at this moment.
You're traveling.
We're all
with the film,
traveling,
of course.
yes. We're all traveling in different festivals, and it's going to come out on Netflix beginning of November.
Exciting.
So it's very exciting. Yeah.
Well, it was lovely to meet you. Enjoy your time here at the festival. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.
Watch more ZFF daily videos about the Zurich Film Festival and subscribe to our channel.